The average person is said to spend 15 minutes in the bathroom. Why not take advantage of that time and learn something new? Presenting the 15-minute podcast on weird facts, crazy details, and funny particulars that you'll be able to enjoy while you're taking a on your free time. Welcome to This Shit with Sam Butler. Welcome to another episode of the Shit Podcast. I have very special guests with me, friends from Mexico City. Actually, one of my friends is from Monterrey, but they are both in Mexico City, and they're comedians, stand-up comedians. They're also characters on television. I have the pleasure of having my friend Kompayaso here.
Hello, motherfuckers.
Yeah. And Ojitos de Huevo, which literally translates to...
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eyes.
Hello. This is not Stevie Wonder. This is not Andrea Bocelli. This is not Rico Tobar. I'm Ojitos de Huevo, and it's a fucking orgasm like my eyes, you know. I come.
I come.
So it's an honor to have them. I know that English is not your first language, so I appreciate you guys giving it a shot in English.
That's fine. It's actually my third.
It's your third language, so
it's a challenge. I think it's my second because the only one is Nahuatl. No, it's a fucking joke. I'm white man.
That's what they told
Spaniard.
you. You're actually black.
Yeah, I'm actually black. You say about my dick? Because of my dick or what?
Yeah, it feels black, but
it's called an infection.
So what's up?
Well, actually, we're not that far off. We have a topic that I decided would be pretty funny to talk to you guys about. I want to talk about the hot dog.
The hot dog!
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Perro Barumbo?
Perro Barumbo, it's a fucking hot dog. Ask for the wife. He has like 4 wives. Panini. It doesn't matter. He doesn't speak English.
The hot dog. That's
the hot dog. How did the hot dog came about?
What kind of hot dog? The Oxo hot dog?
The Oxo hot dog.
Oxo or
no, the English audience talks about the
7-Eleven hot dog.
7-Eleven
hot dog or a hot dog night like a chili dog with a.
Any way you want to make them. It's actually not even a hot dog until it's in the buns.
That's what they say, but I don't know. I don't know. There's different ways to describe the sausage that is one of the components of the hot dog.
Yeah,
which the sausage has 2 different variants. One is a Frank or Frankfurter.
Yeah.
Right? And the other one's a wiener.
Exactly.
Right.
And the winner can go further in the buns, and then it's another name. It's a
Frankfurter or Franks. And so what's the difference between a Frank and a wiener?
I have no fucking idea. Okay. But the hot dogs, actually, hot dogs are very popular in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very popular. There's a lot of like hot dog cars in the street, no? Like they're selling like.
They're great here in Mexico.
With roofless and
Ruffles.
Yeah. Oh, Ruffles.
Chips.
Ruffles.
Yeah, it's considered like
Kiss my waffles. I know.
Kiss my waffles.
It's considered a very American food.
Yeah.
It is.
Right? But Mexico makes the best hot dogs, I think, in the world.
Yeah, we have like a lot of different ways to make hot dog, like with the Mexican way, like how do you say
Bacon, el tocino.
No, the bacon, but we put like the Mexican
salsa.
Like molcajete, güey. Molcajete.
Molcajete is molcajete. There's no translation.
Molcajetation.
Molcajetation.
I will speak like Sammy in English. What's it say? Molcajetation.
So there's a couple of hot dog places here that are like super popular. I mean, you wrap them in bacon, you put jalapenos on them.
That's what they do in Mexico.
Yeah.
They make them differently with the bacon, or also with different kinds of salsas.
Queso Oaxaca.
Queso Oaxaca,
Oaxaca,
cheese.
which is Oaxacan cheese.
Oaxaca cheese.
Oaxacan cheese. Well, different stuff.
Yeah.
I've been, fortunate to eat hot dogs all around the world. Thank you very much. No, I've
I take a wiener everywhere I go.
Everywhere I go, I have
Would
to
you
have
explain
at
us?
least one wiener.
Would you explain? Can you explain us how is a Cuban hot dog?
A Cuban hot dog. It's big. No, but I mean, I've had them in New York.
Yeah.
I've had them in Chicago. I had them in L.A. And I've had them in Mexico.
I'll tell you, like, when it comes to pizza,
Oh, yeah.
I like New York better than Chicago.
Yeah.
But when it
me
comes
too.
to hot dogs, Chicago is better than New York, I say. They're
Chicago was better. Say, everybody looking to the time away.
Because you eat
Hands
them
up, everybody, hands up.
softly. Yeah.
From each other. Do you know how much money I won singing that kind of songs in the Metro Ciudad de Mexico? Take that, fucking Stevie Wonder.
But you know what? I think I agree. I agree. Because actually, pizza,
New York.
Yeah. Chicago, it's a
thick
deep
pie.
one.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
But the hot dogs in New York, you go to like Gray's Papaya in New York.
They put papaya?
They hacen licuados de papaya. They do a papaya smoothie.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a hot dog. The hot dog's $1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. New York, it's great.
Yeah.
But
I yesterday I tasted a Grace papaya.
No.
With the four actresses, yeah.
That was a great papaya.
Okay, great papaya. Yeah, she has a great papaya. And your sister
Shut up.
watch me screwing her nipple.
Yeah, that happened.
But in my defense, I'm a fucking blind. Okay, I didn't watch that. His sister.
who told him that was a nipple?
I really know.
That was a very small dick.
You cannot talk about her because it doesn't matter if her nipple was of a plastic. Okay.
That was a small hot dog.
Yeah, it was a small wiener.
But speaking about hot dogs, in LA they have this very famous place. It's known all around the world. It's Pinky's.
Pinky's? I've been to Pinky's.
Pinky's.
What is the Pinky's?
Pinks.
Pinky's was
Pinks.
the mouse, no?
Pinks.
The mouse.
Yeah.
Pinks.
No.
Pinks.
Pinky's hot dogs.
Son unos pinches.
The big old hot dog.
A very big hot dog.
Okay.
And there's a fucking line, like 2 blocks.
And it's all famous people.
It's all famous people.
Famous people
Yeah.
line up to eat
You
Pink's
want to
hot
meet
dogs.
the Hollywood stars?
Yeah.
They're all in line at Pink's.
Okay.
To get a hot dog.
You get a hot dog.
It's that good.
I've been there at
So
like
if I
2 in
go
the
there, I
morning
can
and
find
it's
like
full.
Samuel
Yeah.
Jackson buying a hot dog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. At Pink's
Well,
Chicken.
no, because he's black.
And he only eats
'Cause it's
Big
so-
Kahuna burger.
Yeah, Big
Do you know
Kahuna.
Royal with cheese?
No, but that's true. You know what? It's a social thing
Yes.
too, because white people love hot dogs.
We do.
Black people
I
don't really
consider myself white when it comes to hot dogs.
Yeah, exactly. Me too.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm pretty white because of the mask.
We are
Yeah.
really white. You can say, you can think like, oh, poor guy, he's so blind. Oh, la la. But I'm white.
He's all, my white privilege carries my blindness.
Yeah, but those hot dogs, it's like what is it, like a foot?
Maybe a foot long.
Yeah, a foot
Yeah.
long. And they have different kinds because you can ask them with beans or bacon,
Guacamole, bacon,
whatever you
mocha
want.
And you know, I have a funny story. I went to Pink's one time during the day because I don't do the whole line thing at 2 a.m. But I went to Pink's during the day. I'm sitting there having a hot dog. A homeless guy walks into the storage room and starts to urinate inside the storage room. Yeah, because it's like
That's the secret sauce.
Yeah, it's the secret sauce.
I was like, no mami.
Yeah. And here's a weird fact. All the cooks are Mexican.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Who would have done it, right? And the lady was like, ¡Ya se volvió a meter a orinar allá adentro!
Se volvió.
O sea, you fucking twice.
¡Ya córrenlo de aquí! He's done it before, you know. So
Oops, he did it again.
True story. I'm not making that up. I was like, oh, I don't want to finish this hot dog. I'm good. You know, it's one of those things. But hot dogs are great. They started out in Frankfurt, Germany.
Yeah.
Okay.
All pork. It was all pork sausage.
Yeah, but those are different because they're like thick.
Well, those are
big.
brats.
And they have like potatoes, not like
What
the
they call them?
German hot dog
Bratwurst.
has like
Bratwurst.
Yeah.
They call them brats or brats.
brats.
Yeah,
I don't speak German.
the sausage.
The sausage.
But the actual wiener or hot dog or Frankfurt originally it was made like in sheep casing, an intestinal casing.
Yeah.
and it was all pork. That's the difference between a wiener and a hot dog. A wiener and a frank is all pork. A wiener is all meat products. So it could be all different kinds of products.
Okay.
And so there's a whole argument on who started it, and they say it originated in Vienna,
Yeah.
right? And others say it originated in Frankfurt. So depending on where you go, some serve Frankfurters, others serve hot dogs.
Which ones are the kosher ones?
The kosher ones are like the kosher ones are like
Jewish?
Not pork.
no pork. The Hebrew National that they're all kosher or halal, which is like for the Muslim people, they like halal foods. So they'll have to be like a little halal logo on the stand so that they know that that's kosher and they can eat that. It has no pork.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
And
I love pork.
I love pork.
And for it to be considered a hot dog, it has to be in a bun. If not, it's either a frank or a wiener.
Exactly.
So,
all right.
are you listening to that fucking vegans, eh? You fucking. I want a tofu hot dog. Fucking.
It has to have meat.
Tofu.
It has to have meat. That's what it says. It has to have a meat product.
Yeah. You know what happened to me? I was living in LA 3 years ago when the famous Impossible Burger came out.
Oh yeah, no.
Have you tried it?
No.
Well, I did.
I'm a Texan. Yeah, I'm like.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah.
And I tried it, and I was amazed.
It tastes good.
But what's the name?
tastes like
sorry. What,
the Impossible Burger. It's like a veggie burger.
Okay.
But it tastes like meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and they do the same thing with hot dogs.
Your
It's not
manager's
meat.
upset because they killed plants to make that burger.
Yeah, exactly.
Take that, fucking vegans! I hate you! No.
No, that's different. He fucks plants. That's different. Speaking of that, saludos a pinche Peter.
Yeah, I love this joke,
I
right?
love that
The joke is
man.
amazing.
He says that he has
Who's Pinche Peter?
Pinche
The
Peter has
comedian
a girlfriend that says that, why are you eating? I don't eat meat because of the
Killing the animals.
because they kill the animals and the treatment they do to the poor animals. And he says, well, I eat meat. I don't eat vegetables. Why? Because of the treatment they give to the Mexicans picking out
the vegetables.
in the field. Oh, beautiful. Pinche Peter, that's
an amazing joke. Yeah, so Pinche Peter.
Pinche Peter.
Imagine if I cross the border, it's not like a wet bag, I'm a wet blind.
Pero yes.
Pero yes.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker, I'm trying.
I'm driving.
Here's some facts about how many hot dogs Americans eat. If you like your food with a side of math, here it is. On July 4th, Americans will enjoy 150 million hot dogs.
What the f?
Each
July 4th per person.
In the Super Bowl, I think it's more, right?
Yeah.
Like in the Super Bowl, it's like more. You're eating.
I think 4th of July is a hot dog holiday.
It's
I think we eat wings
More
during
than
the Super Bowl.
like Thanksgiving is the turkey day.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
I think we eat wings during the Super Bowl. I think,
wings. Okay.
Wings are like
Wings
the
of the
biggest.
Super
I
Bowl.
think wings are the biggest.
What's this guy's name? The guy that has the world record of eating hot dogs.
I don't know his.
Kobayashi. That guy Man, I think he was gay before that.
How much love to the sausage?
Man, he puts one after the other, man, with buns.
I have a weird fact about that. A competitive eater consumes 62 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's Kobayashi.
Yeah.
Oh, Kobayashi. Oh, Kobayashi.
Imagine what kind of, I don't know how to say, mamada. What kind of Kobayashi can give it to you? Like,
Blowjob.
What kind of a blowjob that dude can do?
Sorry,
Yeah.
what kind of
That's not a blowjob. That's a fucking swallowing.
What kind of blowjob?
Yeah, he's that's more of a suck job.
That's
Yeah.
a suck job.
Yeah. Let's say he broke the record in 2015. Competitive eater. He ate 62 in 10 minutes.
62 hot dogs in 10 minutes. Well, I have some friends that I think they had more than that.
Say hi to Mia Marin. Mia Marin yesterday told us that he makes a gangbang. No, gangbang.
Yeah, gangbang.
A gangbang.
40 guys.
40 guys
In 5 minutes.
her face.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Imagine
That's a
how
different kind of
much-
hot dog.
How much holes she has to receive 48
40 dicks.
40 dicks. Imagine that.
That's
I
a lot.
imagine that I can see.
I mean, fucking, the math doesn't even work, man, because it's 40 dicks
4 dicks.
and 3 holes. So how do you divide that?
Rotation.
Rotation.
Thank you, Henry Ford. Assembly line.
Wait. En la axila. De que, you got a new axe. The new presentation of Old Spice.
There's a peak hot dog season from Memorial Day to Labor Day. Americans are expected to consume 7 billion hot dogs.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, 7 billion.
Okay, have you been in the, well, I don't know, in El Paso, they don't have a baseball team. Do you?
Well, that's the next thing. They were first sold. Yeah, we do have a team. It's called the Chihuahuas.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, El Paso. I didn't mean to laugh.
It's actually like a farm team for the Padres.
It is, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
For the Padres.
Yeah, for the Padres.
I'm a
so-
Padres fan.
Yeah, so
since the 80s.
You get a lot of you get some of the Padres players coming and playing here, and then going back to the Padres, and then coming back and playing. So it's like they're always moving
Actually,
back
my
and forth.
first professional baseball game that I went to see was a Padres game in San Diego.
Okay.
And of course, I had to eat a hot dog.
Of course.
You know what's the difference between a baseball game in the United States and a baseball game in Mexico?
No, I don't know.
Well, in the U.S., you have to have a hot dog.
Yes.
That's like a fucking tradition.
Yeah.
Actually, I took my son one of my kids to the Dodger Stadium,
Yeah.
and I had to get him, the Dodger, what do they call him? The Dodger dog?
Dodger dog.
Yeah, the Dodger dog. But in Mexico, they don't do that. They do tacos de cochinita pibil.
Yeah, in the baseball
Really?
park.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
baseball parks.
Yeah.
Tacos de cochinita pibil. That's a completely different
Completely different.
taste
Different.
and a different thing.
Yeah. How do
We
you
love cochinita.
do you guys throw the cochinita pibil at each other like they do at Dodger Stadium?
No. We're Mexicans. We eat them.
Yeah.
We actually eat them.
I love cochinita pibil. My wife prepared a great cochinita.
Oh,
I have
yes.
to, I have to. You know that? My
Oh,
wife,
yes.
My wife makes some great tasty.
I've tried her.
No. Motherfucker, I tried your fucking.
Yeah,
I didn't even see you do
Do you
it.
know do you know we talk about Jimena? Jimena is the best lady I have ever seen in my fucking life because
She's my
she's his nephew.
niece. No, my nephew también te lo quiere
Yo también me lo quiero
chingar.
chingar. I want to fuck the nephew also, but the niece, of course, niece, I want to put it in my niece.
My nephew has the hot dog.
Yeah.
You are white.
You are white.
No, man,
Very
but you can
white.
imagine how the niece.
Kansas white.
Sweet home Alabama.
Ay, Dios mío.
Yeah. So hot dogs were first sold at baseball games in 1893.
1893.
Yeah.
Yeah, because baseball is old.
The average weight of a fully loaded baseball park hot dog vendor's bin is 40 pounds.
40 pounds.
So they carry 40 pounds of hot dogs with them.
That's not too much.
Yeah.
I would think that it would be like,
Yeah.
I can handle it.
Yeah.
yeah, you can handle it.
Yeah. I can't do it.
No, you can't handle
No,
it?
no,
40
because I
pounds?
would end up eating the hot dogs. I'd be
What
getting high on my
about
own
half a
supply.
pound?
You
What
know?
about half a pound?
Yeah.
Can you handle that?
I can handle the 40 pounds.
Oh, half a pound.
Quarter pounder, bro.
A quarter pounder. A quarter pounder.
Let's be honest. Miller Park in Milwaukee is the only Major League Baseball park that sells more sausages than hot dogs per season.
What?
So they sell sausage more than hot dogs.
More than hot dogs.
In Milwaukee.
In Milwaukee.
And beer, of course.
Beer.
Yeah, of course.
And beer.
Talking about beer, this is empty.
Another motherfucker.
Another motherfucker.
Yeah.
Are you like my...
Dude, it was a fucking 6-pack. You're already going for the 5th.
Man, I'm blind.
I can count. I'm blind.
Like, because my no, my hija
Mira.
lives like...
Liver.
Thank you.
My liver.
My liver, it's like, I don't know, encebollado, because it's a Mexican. Encebollado.
It's pickled, yeah.
Onionized.
No, but onionized. But you don't use like that kind of bistec onionized.
Have you tried those kind of hot dogs with liver?
No.
Me neither. Guacala.
Guácala.
Yeah, no, I'm good without the liver. I'm good. The longest hot dog in the world was 668 feet.
What?
Yeah.
That's like more than 6 stadiums.
Yeah, 2 football fields.
2 football?
Yeah,
It's
6
a
feet.
100.
Yeah, so it would be
Feet.
like-
Feet. Yeah. Stop.
Still 668 feet. I mean, that's 200 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, mames, que si así estaba la salchicha, ¿cómo estaría el culo? I said that in Spanish because it's offensive.
Yeah, and you remember that speaking English, you have to be like political correct.
Yes.
But when we speak Spanish, we say, oh, si así está, ¿cómo está?
Ay, Dios mío.
Ay, Dios mío, como quisiera metértela con todo y huevo.
But if you don't speak Spanish, I meant to say, if that's the size of the meat, what's the size of the ass? Para que se entienda.
Yeah, imagine that you can like translate the Mexican Albert like down for the sodas and stay with the cambio.
Down for the sodas.
Down for the sodas, bájate por los chescos, ¿no? Down
Go
for
down
the
for the
sodas.
sodas.
Down for the sodas, no?
And the hot dog.
And the hot dog.
Because that's the topic.
Yeah.
Hot dog. Hot dog. Mickey Mouse. Hot dog. Hot dog. Have you seen that? No.
Actually, that's on here. Mickey Mouse's first on-screen words were hot dog.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hot dog. Yeah.
You're supposed to never put ketchup on your hot dog.
That's stupid.
I love ketchup on my hot dog.
I love ketchup on my hot dog.
Yeah.
I love ketchup on my hot dog.
That's how
And
I
mustard,
met
and mustard.
hot dogs.
Yeah. In the movie Sudden Impact, Dirty Harry said nobody puts ketchup on a hot dog.
Who?
Dirty Harry in the movie
Dirty Harry.
Sudden
Dirty Harry?
Impact.
Oh, yeah. Sudden Impact is the movie. It's like the third Dirty Harry movie.
Yeah.
I will
the
say
third
Pulp
one.
Fiction, but Pulp Fiction talks about burgers, right? Like,
Yeah, that's
it's not
burgers. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like ketchup on my burgers though.
You don't?
No, I
You
like them
don't?
on my hot dog.
I don't like pickles, actually.
I like
That's
pickles.
like a
I
real
love
American
pickles.
thing. Pickles,
Yeah.
no, I don't.
Pickles and mustard.
Pickles and mustard, yeah, I love it.
I like mustard, but I like Dijon mustard.
Dijon mustard. You're fancy.
mustard. Yeah. I'm
fancy.
French, actually. I'm French.
You're fucking, in Mexico, we say, we fucking white chicken.
Yeah, white chicken.
White
I'm
chicken.
white chicken.
And here's a weird fact. The popular restaurant chain Carl's Jr.
Yeah, it started as
a hot dog
vendor.
stand.
Yeah,
Really?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
What's the guy's name? Carl
Jr.
They don't sell hot dog anymore? Or?
No, they don't. Well, what do you have the name? Carl.
I don't have his name. No.
Carl, I don't remember the last name.
Carl Karcher.
Karcher.
Carl
Yeah, Carl Karcher. He started as a hot dog vendor
Yeah.
with a small cart, actually.
Yeah.
Then he got the stand. Then he got the restaurant. And then he started selling burgers because
Yeah. It would
they
make
became
sense.
they became very popular because of McDonald's.
It's the same thing. It's just smashed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just-
Yeah.
No, because it's pork and beef. There's a difference. There's also there's some now they have hot dogs with beef
Yes, all beef dogs.
All beef dogs.
Oscar Mayer.
Oscar Mayer, yeah.
Yeah, Oscar Mayer
Oh,
wieners.
the famous Oscar Mayer. Have you seen the car?
Yes, I've
saw-
seen it in person. Yeah.
In person. I saw it once in, I don't remember, I was going out of the 101 in LA, the 101 freeway, and in San Fernando Valley. And I saw the
So Fernando Valley is like the porn line, no?
no, that's before that's
Oh.
before the porn land.
Okay.
And I think they called it the
Wienermobile.
the Wienermobile. And I saw it and I was like, oh, I had to stop actually because I wanted to look at it. I wanted to see it. I didn't want to crash. What happened?
I wanted to rub it gently.
I wanted to rub it gently. I mean, it's not every day that you can see the
I wanted to see if it
Wienermobile.
was salty or not
Exactly.
salty.
And then imagine if I was looking at it and then crashed.
Yeah.
What would I say at the police? What happened? We got distracted by the wiener. So yeah, it was beautiful.
I agree. I have to say that I have a bad.
You what?
I have like I don't spend like the Mickey Mouse English lessons in Mexico, lessons the Mickey Mouse Mundo Inglés de Disney. So I don't have like a kind of English like you. So ¿qué pedo con los pinches hot dogs? Nah.
Hey, you're doing fine.
Yeah, you're doing fine.
It doesn't matter. You guys
The
saw.
phrase is "What fart with the hot dogs."
What far with the hot dogs? What far? What far with the hot dogs?
Oh, that's another thing because hot dogs, depending on the kind of hot dog you eat, you get different kinds of farts.
Yeah.
The stomach reacts differently.
Those are chili
If
beans.
it's a Mexican hot dog, you have a lot of the chili and pepper, no? And,
Yeah,
and-
well, Tommy's. The
I love
restaurant-
Tommy's. Yeah.
I love it, but I can't eat
The
it.
chilies.
I
Tommy's
can't.
was a Mexican candy, not Tommy.
The
No,
Tommy
no, no,
Ah.
it's different. No, this is a restaurant in
LA.
In LA.
Okay.
It's called Tommy's. They sell hamburgers and hot dogs with chili sauce.
Chili.
Okay.
The chili sauce, it's like como carne molida.
Like chili beans.
Yeah, like chili
Okay.
beans
But it has meat, like
with
beef.
meat and beef and stuff, and it's delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Love it.
But then your ass is gonna cry for
Everybody always argues over Whataburger and In-N-Out.
Oh,
Whataburger is
In-N-Out.
Texas. Whataburger, In-N-Out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, have you guys had Tommy's? It's like, I wouldn't even, this like, not even,
No, but that's different. That's
yeah.
different.
But I'll tell you, like, my official like view on Whataburger versus In-N-Out is I'll fuck them both. I don't care.
exactly. I'll eat them
Like
both.
at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like, who cares,
yeah,
right?
I
Yeah.
do prefer In-N-Out
In-N-Out.
with a lady. Like a date, I mean, you know. Because Whataburger, it's more like, it's very greasy,
Yeah.
but delicious. Delicious.
Yeah, they're both good. I like them both. One last fact before we wrap this up: President Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Yeah.
He served King George and Queen Elizabeth hot dogs.
In a wheelchair.
Yeah,
In a wheelchair.
That would be beautiful to see.
the King ate too.
Really? The King ate too?
Yeah,
So
I
you
love.
liked it.
I
You
love
like
when
them.
I love when you make jokes about someone who's diseased
Disabled?
that I'm not. Someone who's diseased that I'm not. I really appreciate that. I don't
Well,
want,
the King ate it blindly.
he took it all in.
Nice.
That wraps us up, guys, for this episode of the Shit Podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you guys being here. Like I said, I know that this is not your first language. To do comedy
but
or anything.
I'm really thankful because I know that Kompayaso, it's from LA and it's a fucking international clown. But I really, I'm really thankful with you, my dear
yeah.
son, because
And
it's a challenge for me.
and I'm
It's
great-
not my
and I'm-
first language.
Oh,
and
And I'm
Beautiful.
grateful because I've been working in Mexico for a little bit over 2 years doing stand-up in Spanish.
Yeah.
And if you look at where I started to where I'm at now, I'm a lot more fluent.
Yeah.
And I understand the struggle. It's
Yeah.
hard.
Oh, yeah,
it's hard.
yeah, yeah.
And
It
when I
is.
first started this podcast in Spanish, I got a lot of criticism about my Spanish.
Yeah.
And I speak very good Spanish for being an American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for being a Mexican, I don't speak that good. You know, and so I got a lot of.
Unfortunately, you're white, so
Yeah. You have a privilege.
have an
So
have
don't you worry, child.
no, but it's true. It's true. And,
But I really appreciate the opportunity to work on my Spanish, and I appreciate you guys giving it a shot in English because
no, I really appreciate
really
it too.
thankful.
I love
Yeah.
it.
my mom lives in the U.S. She's been there for 40 years, and she struggles to speak English.
And she's been married to a guy that
Yeah,
speaks
and,
English.
yeah.
For
And the
years.
thing is that in the Mexican culture, if you try a different language, they make fun of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
and so you hesitate to try. In the white culture, it's the opposite. If you learn a new word, you go and try it. You're like, I want to see if this works. And so I think that's why.
Mom, what pito means?
Yeah.
Mom, what he saying me that los frijoles se los ha comido el perro.
it's
But you
true.
guys are here, so
Thank you
I
very,
appreciate
very
that.
much.
It's a great challenge for me.
And thank you, and hopefully we can do this again
Yes.
soon. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys have a show?
Yes, we do have
we
shows.
do have shows.
We actually have a podcast.
Yeah, you have a podcast. It's called.
It's in Spanish, but you can actually watch it with subtitles.
Yeah, we can watch it. It's called Podcastroso.
Podcastroso, which translates to...
There's some of our pitches that they're saying that it is my podcast. We are Que Parió, and the name it's
Yeah, I
for
forgot
I love the name. I thought it was
but
amazing.
the podcast
We got
Trozo,
the
it's
name.
our podcast.
Yeah,
we have the
yeah.
name. we have already-
Podcastroso means in English like podcast trade.
It's like disastrous
But
and
disastrous,
podcast.
it's more like,
you
yeah,
guys are
disastrous
the
and
disastrous
podcast.
podcast. Yeah.
And it's what it is.
And it's
a disaster.
It's a train wreck
disaster.
every time you watch it.
Imagine what disaster it is that
Yeah.
Imagine what a disaster is that I was screaming the nipple of an
No, just shut up.
of a porn actress in front of his sister. Okay.
Ay, Dios mío.
Ay,
Well,
Dios
you
mío.
can watch that. You can find it in Alexis Ojitos de Huevo channel or El Kompayaso Real channel. in
Yeah,
YouTube.
of course. Follow us,
And
please. Follow us,
Follow
please.
us.
If you want to follow me, put a bell. We're a little bit.
Yeah, he
Pura
needs to-
belga.
Put a bell. Put a bell.
And of course, you can find me as Tu Amigo Sam on all my social media, as well as my YouTube channel. Or you can also follow our channel on social media platforms as Sta Cagado Podcast. And this is The Shit Podcast in English. Thank you guys. That's it for this episode. Until next time, please like and subscribe. Leave your comments and any complaints you may have. Send them to Ojitos de Huevo.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, he'll take a look at them.
If Stevie Wonder send you to the shit, I am there.
Yes. And eat hot dogs, motherfuckers.
Eat hot dogs and kiss my ass.